This question says, if we are given that angle 3 and angle 5 are congruent in the figure to the right, what reason or theorem can we use to prove that line M is parallel to line N? So first off, you want to find those angles and decide what kind of relationship those angles have. So angles 3 and 5, they're both in the interior, they're inside those two parallel lines, and then they're on opposite sides of this transversal. So they're opposite, it's called alternate interior. So these are alternate interior angles. So what it is saying is if the angles are congruent, we want to find the one that shows that then the lines are parallel. If they're congruent, the lines are parallel. So you want to find the two choices we have for alternate interior angles, and here they are. This one is saying if we have parallel lines, then the angles are congruent. So if the lines are parallel, these two lines are parallel, we have a transversal, then we can conclude that the alternate interior angles are congruent. So that's not it. Let's look at this one. If the lines are, well, you have lines, you don't know if they're parallel or not, but we know that the angles are congruent. So if the angles are congruent, then we know that the lines must be parallel. So if we have these two lines, we're not sure yet if they're parallel or not. They look like it, but we're not sure. But if we're able to prove that the alternate interior angles are congruent, then we know that the lines must be parallel. So this is called the converse of the alternate interior angles theorem. So that is the theorem that shows us that these two lines, M and N, are parallel.